Good morning, welcome back to Finance with the Chiz. Today we're going to see what could go wrong with my portfolio. Anyone can talk about upside. What actually matters is what can go wrong. So here's a full breakdown of every way my portfolio can fail. Now let's go to the whiteboard to go over the risks of my portfolio. So basically, I have 27 stocks right now, and out of 27, 24 of them are turnarounds, and only three of them are large cap swing trading stocks. Okay, 24 of them are turnarounds, and three of them are large cap swing trading stocks. Now, this creates a massive risk of portfolio concentration. 24 stocks with turnaround. So if the turnaround sector underperforms or all the turnaround stocks underperform, our whole portfolio would go down with it. So to fix it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna inject more capital into large cap stocks. So I'm gonna find more large cap stocks, and I'm gonna take this ratio to around 40% large cap and 60% turnaround. 40% of the whole portfolio. So basically, if I have 100K in my portfolio, I'm gonna have 40K in large cap, okay, and 60K in turnarounds. Right now, more like it's more like 80% in turnarounds and 20% in large cap. So I would change that to that. And also, approximately 47% of my portfolio is in the financial sector. So, um, so a weak credit cycle will severely impact my portfolio. Okay, and there's also macro sensitivity there too. If interest rate falls or interest rates are volatile, my portfolio can suffer losses too. And if there's less liquidity, my positions will of course be a little more in danger, and I'll have to account for that risk too. And this also impacts my stocks balance sheets too. So that would impact my performance in the future. Okay, so now let's look at some stock specific risks. So let's go over 3-4 stocks to see what risks could be there in those stocks. So I think let's go over my portfolio stocks first. So mm, let's go over Rosari Biotech. Rosari. So wait, let me just go over BSE. So yeah. So as you can see, Rosari's stock has been plummeting and is in a downtrend. So that's a bit of a risk. What if it continues to go down and the volatility is kind of high, as you can see? And I made two trades here. So I made a trade recently and I was in the stock around here too. So I invested in the stock because it has good growth, and I personally didn't see any reason to not be in the stock because honestly, this is a great company. It's just that market conditions have gotten the worst of it. As you can see, the high was made on October 2021, and from the previous video, we all know that this was the time where Nifty went down to. It's just that this stock didn't recover at all, and as you can see, this in the performance of this is been very good. Of course, there is not growth here. There's no growth here, but it's gonna increase. If you read the con calls, it will tell you the reasons why there's no growth there and what went wrong and how they're gonna fix it. I'm not gonna go over it right now because first of all, I made a blog on this. So if you really want to dive deeper in the problems, you can go and check that out. And I will probably make a video on this soon. So yeah, so that's one of the risks. One other risk is this company having bad quarterly results for like 3 quarters. Then the company stock can fall even more. Mm, and and if the company takes too much debt, which I don't think it will take on too much debt personally, but if it takes too much debt for expansion, that's going to create a leverage risk, which is bad for us. Let's go over the second company now. The second company I think we should go over is Yes Bank. So I made a blog on Yes Bank too, so you can check that out too. So I think Yes Bank has really low risk than what people think it has. Because right now, what I see in Yes Bank is a bank which is growing really quickly because it has gotten a new management which is quite capable of expanding Yes Bank's operations and getting Yes Bank back on its feet. But of course, there's of course a risk of leverage in banks. What if a bank run happens? What if interest rates um go in like circles and the bank just crashes? That's a risk, of course. We can never ignore that. Yes, bank is of course highly leveraged, like all the other banks here, but and also rising NPAs too. So if market conditions are really bad, then the NPAs can rise, and that could increase the chances of insolvency. That's one of the risks in Yes Bank too, and execution failures. So if they think of a strategy and the strategy doesn't work, then they would just waste a lot of money and probably it would end badly for most businesses. Okay, let's go over to a new stock called Indigo Paints. Okay, Indigo Paints, yeah. So I got into this stock around here around April 2025, and since then it has gone down 20%, which is okay for me because I know this stock will bounce back. I know this stock has the capability to bounce back and potentially give me a 5-6x return. So that's why I'm holding on to it. This is because I know this is just volatility because of the war, nothing else. So as you can see, mm, the stock has been consistently growing. Of course, it's not been growing that much recently, but that's because of the paint industry. As you can see, even Asian paints is not growing. It's just a industry-wide problem, as you can see here. Mm, Berger paints here, you can see that. Um, Kansai Nerolac. It's not even even Kansai Nerolac is not growing. The profit was here, and now it's here. JSW. I think this is a relatively new stock. I'm not sure. I've never seen this before actually. Max. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was wrong. Okay, this has grown. That's because of exponential costs. Let me just go over here. You see? Yep, exceptional costs. Exceptional costs, and the sales have dropped too. But in the case of Indigo Paints, the sales have not dropped. It has actually grown, and the profits have basically flatlined. N- Nothing has grown. So it's just a paint industry downturn, nothing else. So I think this company will survive and thrive when the paint industry's cycle goes back to its bullish phase. And then of course I want to talk about team leads too. This is one of my newer positions on this. The team lease is basically in a downturn, as we discussed in the previous video, in the last video, and there's actually a risk of inorganic growth. So if team lease grows, if team lease continues to acquire more and more companies like this, then there's a risk of it just acquiring companies and growing from that, not actually growing their business. And that's, if you read the con calls or the credit ratings, it says it there. So that's a big risk. But again, like I said, I have a really low to a mid holding period. So I probably won't care about that risk because I don't see Team Leads running out of cash for the next 4 or 5 years. Until the market has a major downturn, I don't see Team Leads running out of cash till then. And also also there's also risk involved, co- like market volatility. So as you can see, the market has been where's the brush, sorry. Yeah, as you can see, the market has been basically consolidating for 2 years now, 2.5 years. It has just been going sideways, nothing, it's been doing nothing. And if you position correctly, that this looks like a head and shoulders pattern. This looks like a double top to me. So if the market goes down here and it breaks this, there are chances that market can fall further and this can turn into a major crash. But honestly, I don't think that happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, provide that there's no major news that would cause it to happen. So as you can see, here's the market. Here's the zone in which market is. So if this breaks this zone on the from the upside, this would mean that the market will continue to rally till let's just check how much it will continue. The market can continue to rally till 31,000, and then we would have to see what happens. But if it stays here for, let's say, another year, let's say till December 2026, then it would just be a time where we could buy low and just accumulate. That's a good time to be in. But if it doesn't sit here and goes down, then either two things can happen. Either it's a fake out and it goes back up, or it's an actual crash in which we should have cash to invest in. These are all the possibilities that could happen. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Um, please make sure to like and subscribe to this channel to stick around and watch more videos like this. If you want to support us even more, check out my blog on uchitgarg.substack.com. Anyways, guys, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all the support you guys are showing me. Peace.